I usually cycle every evening. Same loop through my neighborhood. Nothing fancy. It's quiet, peaceful, helps me clear my head after work. Last Tuesday, I took a different route. It wasn't planned. I just saw a narrow trail off the main road and thought, why not? It was beautiful at first. Tall trees lining both sides, golden hour light filtering through the branches. Not a soul around. Then I noticed it was completely silent. No birds, no bugs, no wind. Just the sound of my tires on dirt and the soft creak of the pedals. After about 15 minutes, I started getting this weird feeling like I was being watched. I stopped and looked behind me. Nobody. But when I turned back around, the path had changed. It looked the same, but not exactly. The trees were closer now, the light dimmer, like I had entered a copy of the trail, a more worn-out, decayed version. I decided to turn back. That's when I realized the path behind me was gone. Just trees, thick, overgrown, like no trail had ever been there. I checked my phone. No signal. Tried GPS, it glitched and spun in circles. I kept riding forward, hoping I'd hit a road. Instead, I came to a clearing. Dead center was an old bicycle, rusty bent, still upright, like someone had just gotten off. On the seat was a torn backpack. Inside were two things. A phone, same model as mine, battery dead. A note, handwritten. If you're reading this, you already stayed too long. Keep pedaling. Don't stop for her. I didn't understand what it meant until I heard laughter. A child's laugh, faint but clear, coming from the trees. I turned. No one there. Started riding again. Faster now. The path ahead twisted in unnatural ways. Branches reached out like arms. The air was heavy, like the woods were breathing. And every time I looked behind me, the trees seemed closer. Then I saw her, a little girl, standing in the middle of the trail. Dirt-covered dress, blank eyes, no shoes, just standing there. I skidded to a stop, heart pounding. She tilted her head and said, "You're not supposed to be here," and then vanished. I didn't wait. I'd pedaled like hell. The trees began to blur, the sky turning red like a dying sunset that wouldn't end. My legs burned. My breath caught. I don't know how long I rode, but eventually I broke through back onto the original road, my regular route, like nothing had happened. I made it home shaking, told myself it was a hallucination, stress, dehydration, something. But last night, I heard a bike chain rattling outside my window. I looked out. That same rusted bike was leaning against the tree in my yard, and hanging from the handlebars was the torn note. Same message, same handwriting. Only one line had been added. You left, but she didn't.